Hi everybody, this is Shah and I'm going to discuss the full moon in January 2022. This full moon is called the wolf moon, and also it is a very spiritual meaning. And this wolf moon is the time for transformation. It is in the Gemini celestial. You know that I only dabble in astrology, and I can make charts, but only about the characteristics. I don't go into trines and squares and decreases, because that is when you really have to be a really professional, and it takes years to learn. But anyway, this is the introduction to your zodiac signs reading for the full moon. Also, each month, the month's full moon not only has its own name and story, but it also has a spiritual meaning and an impact on each zodiac sign. That's why I will be doing a reading for every zodiac sign. In January, there's the wolf's moon halfway through the month, when on the 18th. And it will, in some astrologers say, it will be very bright from Sunday to Wednesday, and the 18th is on the Monday. So depending where you are around the world, it will be very, very bright. Okay, so the wolf's moon is halfway through the month, is here. Then the moon is at its biggest and brightest and completely full. Many believe in various powers of a full moon, including charging water with moonlight to cleanse and empower yourself for the upcoming month, as each full moon signals the turn into the next phase of the moon, of time, and of your life. It's the perfect marker for turning over your own new leaf. The full moon means endings, new moons is new beginnings. Ahead, you can learn more about the wolf moon for 2022, as well as what January may bring from your zodiac sign, and also with some insight on what each sign may experience at the start of 2022 as the full moon rises to its peak. Now, I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to, no, I'm not going to stop here. I'm just going to discuss a little bit more, and also because I got this information from the Old Farmer's Almanac, and then I will go on to each sign, and it will be short readings. So I hope you will enjoy and use it with your weeklies, your yearlies, your romance readings, your finance readings, or the general readings. Why is it called the wolf moon? According to the Old Farmer's Almanac, the wolf moon is named as such because of legends long ago, and also of the Native Americans or other natives, Canada. Every tribe had their own name, I suppose. It's thought that January's full moon came to be known as the wolf moon because wolves were more likely to be heard howling at this time. It says, while the wolves were once assumed to be howling because of hunger, over time the howling was understood as a way to mark territory, hunt, and find other pack members. In the end, regardless of the true reason behind the howling, the name of the full January moon stuck, thanks to the vocals of wolves. Some astrologers say that the full moon will be at its peak on Monday the 17th, and others say on the 18th. The full moon that comes in the dead of winter is the time for transformation and introspection. It is time of figuring out what you need in order to have a successful life. It's also the time of seeing what's missing and finding the truth in what you uh, long for, about sacrifice, finding the personal truth and discovering your purpose and how it relates to the big picture in your whole life's path. And now I'll be going on to each zodiac sign and do the reading. I'll see you there. Thank you. Hi Scorpio, this is your full moon or wolf moon reading from January the 22nd of the 20th, from the 20th 22. Sorry, I've been taping for the last 3-4 days, a long time, and I'm tired now, so I might be getting a speech impediment. I'm sorry about that, but it is already 9 o'clock at night here in Europe, and I just still want to make Scorpio and Sagittarius. Okay, thank you very much for being patient and understanding. You know that I've got a speech impediment sometimes, especially when I'm tired or when I'm stressed or whatever. But in this case, I've had problems with the Mercury retrograde, because Mercury is retrograde. Yesterday I lost 9 videos, and I had to do them all again yesterday, the general weeklies, so they are out there for your perusal, and I hope you will forgive me for stumbling over my words. I've even got the dates wrong because I'm so involved with my cyber angels and my YouTube that I want to get everything done perfectly and out there, so that you know what is going on. The full moon will be in some places, depending on where you live, on the 17th, and in other places on the 18th. But other astrologers are saying that the moon will be close to the earth, or between the earth and the sun, very close to earth, from Sunday to Wednesday. So you could be highly sensitive around this time, and so let's get going with your reading. Now I did how do you say that, I opened up to the other side, and I talked with my ancestors, my angels and my guides, and they were telling me that your beginning of the year was fantastic. You had a good time, especially in finding yourself. And I'm hearing also, I am and I will be. So whatever you're thinking of, you will be putting it out into the material world. And by putting your own wants and needs first. Good on you, Scorpio, because you've come out of your shell and you've realized, I was going to swear there, finally frickin' realized, I'll put it in the blunt words, that you are just as important as anybody else. And 2022 will start, you want to start it off on the right foot. Good on you. You're coming out of your shell, you're loving yourself, and I'm happy for you. I'm so happy that you're finally realizing my moaning, my motivation, my dragging on about coming out of your shell. You've finally got the big picture. You are going to start this new moon, full moon, with a quiet and serenity and harmonious period, because you're thinking of yourself. You are important. You deserve love. You deserve recognition for all that you do. Some people are blind to your emotions, but that will change. Your domestic sector prevails, so it is very important throughout the month, and this will be rewarded in your work, if you're working from home, but it will be rewarded in the domestic front. There will be a splendid farewell gift for the 2021. In the coming months, creative juices will flow freely through you and you can benefit from them in many areas of your life, so long you are focused on what is happening around you and also standing strong with both feet on the ground. Also taking that time for introspection, meditation, contemplation and evaluation. You need to do this because you're a water sign and you're sensitive or highly sensitive and empathic and psychic most probably when the full moon appears, or any full moon for that matter, or new moon. The full moon means letting go of the old and useless things and making room for the new. In many cases in your life, or many areas of your life, business, art, studies and parenting could be highlighted, and you could be finding a shift in those areas as well. You might find yourself a bit grumpy from time to time, especially around the new moon and the full moon, but we are in Mercury retrograde. You might be more susceptible to that because mechanical and electrical things go wrong, and that might make you grumpy, especially if you're working in the mechanical area or the technical ICT area. You might be more short-tempered than usual. There could be great conversations and encounters with new people coming into your life. You might be following lectures or workshops that immediately give you things of a deeper perspective and meaning. That said, you could definitely be moving on to bigger pastures and perspectives. Now we're going to the reading, and we've got the Emperor reversed. I wonder whether all the cards are reversed. Yes, they are. So I just have to reverse the cards, and they're not supposed to be reversed. I held the cards up the wrong way. I'm sorry about this. They're all the same way and it's not reversed. It's just me putting them down. So the overall energy is the Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries. Also, I've got a feeling there could be an Aries coming back into your life. This could be with regarding to a personal relationship or friendship, or this could also be a business relationship, especially since you are seeming to be treading the spiritual path. The Emperor is more or less the same meaning as the Hierophant, but he represents or resonates with the Aries. He represents Aries. He's the advisor, like the Hierophant. He represents municipalities and governmental institutions and institutions in general. This could be from school, like I was talking about, studying or being the teacher. He could be the guide, he could be the teacher, he could be the advocate, he could be the lawyer, he could be the justice system, he could be the judge or the jury. So who knows what resonates with you. You could be seeking professional advice from somebody that you trust, or and that you love and that you respect. It could be also a professional person like a bookkeeper, doctor, an advocate or a teacher. That is the overall energy. Also, you could be the advisor. I've got also a feeling that with all the positive energy and your creativity and your empathy, you could be an advisor to third parties. You also have the Four of Cups. Perhaps you need to take time out. This could be a midweek or a weekend or a short holiday, if that is allowed by the lockdown, whatever. You know what the system, what the situation is, what is going on. It is also advisable to take time out to meditate, contemplate and evaluate your next step to your plans. Be constructive, be creative, also be patient. Also listen to your intuition and your higher self. Let your thoughts or ideas come out into the material world, and be open to receive advice if you're starting something new. You need to take time out because you have to rejuvenate your batteries. I also get a feeling that you are very busy with a lot of fingers in a lot of pies, like usually the Gemini are. 4 means proper foundations and also productivity. So you might be taking time out to build something on proper foundations you've learned from the past. You've got the right advice. You've got the 10 of Pentacles. So there you are investing, you're moving on, you're going on to the next level. Ultimate happiness, reunion with family and friends, celebrations. You might be expanding, you might be branching out your business, you might be branching out into other areas. I also feel that you're specializing in something. There is an ending to material difficulties. You are going into a whopping big beautiful beginning, so long you stay disciplined and focused on what you want and open to what is happening around you. If you know what, well, yes, they're still in bud here, and this is the message that I'm getting. If you know what you have sown, you will receive. Remember that. There is new beginnings, endings. 8 of Pentacles, recognition for your hard work, for your determination, for your motivation. You might want to leave a legacy behind for the next generation. You definitely want recognition. This is what I feel. If you have children, you want recognition from the younger generation for your persistence, for your motivation, for your hard work, for your determination. Well, you've got the recognition. You could expect, and you may expect, promotions, wage rises. Wow. 8 is also the house of money, the house of power. You are definitely here. You're in the picture. You're being noticed. Wow, you're powerful. Definitely you're in your power. If you're not physically strong, then it is your mind that is strong. Know that. You have tread the path, low and up, up and down. You have got so much experience, especially if you're a mature Scorpio. You can pass on information. You can be the guide to the younger generation, and hoping that they will use the empathy, the intuition and the wisdom to listen to you, as you can tell them what not to do, what to do. That is your power. If the younger generation is willing to learn and willing to listen, then they will have learned from you. You are passing on your life experience and your knowledge with a pure heart. Wow, this is magical, because you are an empath. You can be spiritual and definitely intuition, not because you're the water sign, but you're sensitive, especially around the new moon and the full moon. Your plans are coming to fruition. And 3 means being creative. You know how to connect with the younger generation. You know the mystic side of life, because Scorpio stands for mystical. You are mysterious. So you have secrets that you can share with the next generation or anybody that's willing to listen to you and believe you. People have underestimated for you because they don't understand you, because they're scared of your sting. They know if they muck around with you, you will bing, sting, and that's deadly. So yes, you are like the High Priestess. You're mysterious. The High Priestess is mysterious, and I don't know why the presentation of the High Priestess doesn't include you. Well, I will. You are a water sign. You're empathic. You're mysterious. You should be number one, not Pisces because of the 3 moons, or Cancer, but you should be the one. Anyway, let's keep it in the family, in the water element. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Take care, stay safe, and be blessed. This is yet the longest reading in this version because I've made the introduction, and know that I have your back and you're in my prayers. Take care, God bless, and stay safe. But watch how you use that sting. Boom.